my mother was a nurse, right? So she got the white outfit going, comes going to work at 6 in the morning, and my grandmother used to always have to come wake me up. Boy, go help your mother out. She got the dogs on her. And I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? You know, I go out there with my baseball bat, hoping they don't bite me, and the dogs got my mother hidden up in the corner. So that's how rough our neighborhood was. So, you know, it was rough growing up. And I was not, as much as people think I'm a strong and tough guy now, I was not a tough guy then. But people that grew up with me know I wasn't. You know, there was times where, you know, I needed help. My oldest sister, Jackie, you see it today, she left us early, you know. But you know, when she was my favorite. She was my favorite at one time because because my mother, you know, I gotta mess with her life because my mother and them used to make her take me everywhere she went. So I was like what we call cop blocking. She had a boyfriend, I'm there, you know. Guy begging her. One time, a guy was begging her to break up with her. I'm like behind the door on my knees, go playing with her, marking her. So you know. She was my sweetheart. She's the one that was my protector, looking over me all the time when I was a little kid. But then she left. So I had, you know, that broke my heart. So I cried like a baby when she left. And me and Joanne used to argue all the time. That's why. But then Joanne became my favorite. So me and Joanne. So we used to be everywhere together, and you know. Anything, you know, happened to her. I ain't gonna tell her about the incidents. I ain't gonna tell her about that I had to protect her. But anyway, so she left. So now I was by myself, you know, and I was young. So I had to grow up fast. And then in school, you know, it was rough in school. And Tanya, raise your hand. I want Tanya to be my other sister, right? One time, I was a young kid, maybe 14, junior high school, and they had a gang in there, and the gang was doing the initiation. I think it was the Savage Skulls. Was it the Savage Skulls, Tanya? And you know, so the girl brushed by me and said I grabbed her behind. So her thing was to get me to apologize, or else the gang was gonna beat me up. They was gonna beat me up. So my man Derek, God bless him, there. He was like, say something, Peter, say sorry. Because if I didn't do that, they was gonna beat us up. So I'm mad as hell because I don't want to say sorry, but I wasn't tough enough for that yet. So I ended up saying I'm sorry. I went upstairs, and Tanya used to always look over me like a brother, like a sister to a brother. She was like, "What happened? What's wrong with Derek?" You know, Derek wanted to spill the beans what went on, and she went back downstairs, and she grabbed the girl hand up, and all the people was around, all the guys and everything. She said, "You ever disrespect my brother like that, again, I'm gonna beat you, drag you up and down this hall." Tanya was a tough girl. Tanya, raise your hand again, Tanya. Tanya spoke. Everybody listened. So I went back upstairs. I was like, damn, why I couldn't do that? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready. So you know. We had good people in Hunts Point, like Diane Hardy, who went to school with me, raise your hand. With Calvin, my brother Calvin. Michael Thomas, who always was like the mediator for people in the neighborhood, and any problems, he always straightened it out. So we had some good people in Hunts Point, but it was still rougher than wood. So everybody always asking me, Dad, when did you change? How did you, get so violent and stuff? I said, well, I was only 100-something pounds, so I wasn't no great fighter when I was a little kid. You know, so my mother had found my father's .38 long, and she threw it away. It was a gun, so she threw it away. But I went and got it. And that's when my weight got up. So then, you know, I was doing all these simple things, crimes and stuff. And, you know, if you all know me, I went to jail twice. The second one was the one that killed me, but the first one was only for 4 years. But you know, my mother had to endure that. She put up with that, and she would protect me. And the crazy thing, when I caught my first bid, she was like, the lawyer came to see me. He said, so where was you when you supposed to be at? Where's your alibi? I said, I don't really have one. He said, well, your mother said you was with her. I said, no, she ain't said that. So when she came downstairs, you know, to see me, I said, Mom, why you told him you was with me? She said, shut up. But, you know, my mother was something special, you know, and
it's all right.
She loved us all, and look at all the people here. All Benita Street people, raise your hand. She watched us all grow up, right?
Yeah. I got it. And yeah, so I started getting the name out there. Everybody knew I was getting the name, and you know, which I always wanted. You know, yeah, I want to be that tough guy, the gangster now. And I got that name, and you know, my mother had a few incidents, and she had one in the supermarket. These guys, and they was talking greasy to her, and she's like, "Oh, you don't know who my son is, huh?" She started beating me, and I said, she went home. I said, Mom, what you want? And she said, he said, these guys at the supermarket, da, 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 da. So, you know, we were on Simpson Street now, supermarket's around the corner. So I shot down there, and I went and picked it up, and I got 3 of my, you know, homies with me. We went over there. So when we get in the supermarket, because you know my mother's a little darker than me, so they don't know that's my mother. So she said, "Okay, what y'all want to do now?" I said, Mom, let me take it. So when the dudes see me, they was like, "Oh my God, Peter, that's your mom's?" I said, "Yeah, that's my mom's rabbit." I said, "Man, she just went on us for no reason." I said, "Listen, all right, it's over with, but that's my mom's. She come in from now on. Don't talk easy to her, because I won't give you a pass." But she used to do little things like that, and you know, it used to be funny. Then, you know, we used to let her come to the parties, and a lot of y'all was at the party, so you know what time it was then. And you see her dancing, doing her thing, and all the people in the party used to be like so happy to see her and loving her and stuff like that. But you know, a lot of y'all that was in here that got to see her, she used to cook for y'all. Y'all know what it was. Y'all come over, you eat. You know, she's that loving, and she called all your sons. So the ones that came today, they showed her the love. I respect that, you know. But then I had another era. You know what the other era is. I went to jail, came home, and you know, and then I really got major out there, and I know it was hurting and stuff. But you don't realize these things until you go away. That I was really tearing apart. So that's why when I was posting and saying that I failed her, I really did. I failed her because, not to say that she wouldn't live anyway, but by me putting her through them 2 jail beds and her having to endure that. And plus, her and Wanda was the only ones that ever came to see me on Christmas when I was locked up. You know, I'll get to Wanda in a minute, but and yeah. And no, I want everybody here to show. Let me do me. Right? So then I failed my kids. I failed my sisters. I failed all of them because my kids grew up without me, and I got 3 beautiful children, and they had to grow up without me. And I don't know which baby mother told me, but one of them told me. One of them told me that they was in the park one day. I gotta put some humor in there.
I love it.
So they told me, I don't know which one told me. They said it was one of the boys though, that they took to the park to ride a bike, and all the fathers in there with the kids with the bike, and my son was the only one there without a father. And that crushed me, because they told me that when I was locked up. So I ain't never ducked no wreck. I ain't never ducked the truth. And the truth of the matter is, yeah, I did fail them. I failed my kids, I failed my mother, most importantly, and I failed my sisters. Because I put a lot on Joanne. Joanne took care of my mother religiously in that nursing home. How long was Mommy in the nursing home? Joanne went there every day and took care of my mother.
I didn't go every day.
Well, you wouldn't have left. And I wasn't there. Stop interrupting me, all right? You know, I should have been there. So it really bothered me. I wasn't there. And speaking of that, Mark, raise your hand. Mark used to go see my mother religiously, like he was her son. She was his son. So he was her son. Whatever. He was her son. So Mark really, really deserves a lot from me. Because him, Wayne, where you at? Raise your hand. He used to go take my mother out. They always try to substitute for me, Terry. They used to always try to, Terry used to bring her cakes and everything. And, you know, Terry can make, he brag, he brings the best cakes in the world. They used to take her everywhere and, you know, spend a lot of time with her to substitute for me, which I should have been there. You know, even with my kids, which I should have been there. I wasn't, you know. Then, Mrs. Johnson's in here, raise your hand. That's like my other mother. She was so, my mother loved her so much. They used to live right down the hall from each other. So, Mrs. Johnson and my mother, you know, they go wash clothes together, whatever they doing. My mother run upstairs with all the gossip. Mrs. Johnson told me that. Mrs. Johnson told me that, and I'll be like, okay. And they'd be so happy. So when we took her out to see my mother in the nursing home in her last months, you should have seen the look on her face when she saw Mrs. Johnson. She was so happy, and then she started crying.
I was happy to see her too.
Yes. So, it was rough. But, you know, I know she's going to a better place. I know she was in pain. You know, I know, we will see her again. And I got confirmation because some brothers that's really spiritual, they told me that she's in heaven already. All right, so some people make pit stops to get to there, but she went straight up there. And they said we will have a dream about her soon. So that's a good thing. And you know, it's just so many people I see in here today that I know got love for me and my family. You know, the brothers and sisters I went to school with. You know, I think Brickhouse just came in. How you doing? That was a favorite of my mother's. The whole United Street School and Hunts Point School, you know. I'm so grateful to have you as friends, and family. My children's mothers who raised the kids, they without me, I failed them too. You know, they had to raise the kids as a single parent. And I respect that because it's hard, you know, to raise a child with two parents. To be a one parent, all that macho stuff people say, and that's corny. You need to install stuff in our children these days because that's what the problem is. That's why it's rough out there now. The kids have no guidance. So I was blessed that my children's mothers were strong enough to work their magic to raise my 3 clones. And all 3 of them have my personality, they have my stubbornness, and they have my bad temper. So, you know, and my daughter, every time she used to come see me in jail, I used to have to squeeze my shirt out from all her tears on my shirt. You know? And Peter used to be like, oh, brother. You know?
He was a tough one.
Yeah.
And you know, she was a daddy's girl, and she still is. And she used to cry like this at 20-something years old coming to see me. I used to be like, Brittany, I ain't died yet. That's how I used to always tell her, you know, because your father's alive. And, you know, when I first happened to my mom, I was a little stressed and wanting God had taken me into it instead of her. But, you know, I realized that after really, really step my game up now and take care of my children, my sisters, my fiance, the kid's mother, and my fiance. Let me tell you about my fiance, Wanda. Right? She's been with me. Well, she known me for a long time, but she's been with me for the last 6, 7 years now. 6 years, and you know, there's good girls out there, but I don't know too many better than her. I was in the hospital. You know, I don't know if you know, well, a lot of y'all did know I almost died because I had I'll get to that in a minute. But she was in the hospital and stayed the whole 2 weeks in the bed with me. She wouldn't leave. You know, what girl does that? You know, she stuck the whole bed with me. My last 5 years that she never had a date, never did nothing, but waited for me. And that's true love for how she feels for me. And that's why I love her so much. And she drives me crazy. You know, I love her. Can't sleep with her because she kicks me over. She jump in the bed. She beats me down in the bed. but it's special, you know. You know, I got a beautiful family. I got 2 sweet sisters who love me forever. You know, Joanne would do anything for me. Jackie would do anything for me. I got my baby mothers that support me, and I got my beautiful children. So I have to stay. And I got my friends that I love that I want to spend a lot of time with. And I need to spend more time with her. A lot of them say I'm too busy, but it ain't that I'm too busy. I was real sick, you know. I don't know how you know how sick I was, but I was. And you know, and that's what this hard part is about. And you know, people tell me, yo, you're supposed to be able to deal with everything because you're a warrior of God. But you know, I did 21 years. You know how hard it is to do 21 years? Come home, because I beat up the police in jail because they tried to jump me. They poisoned me, if y'all don't know what happened. So I came home sick, almost died twice, right? This is all grouped together. Then my mother leaves me. I said, damn, God, give me a break. Spread it out a little bit. Right. Let me get a little, you know. But for his reasons, he's tested me hard. And I've been tested all my life, but this is the hardest test, you know, because my mother means the world to me. My grandmother meant the world to me. You know? I hope you know I almost jumped in the car. I tried to jump in the car, but I don't know if you remember that. I tried to jump in the grave. I'm hoping I'm more mature now too. I won't do that. Because I don't want to dirty this new suit I just bought. But, you know, my mother showed love for everybody. Anybody I brought to that house, she called her son. So, there's people was calling me from, she passed away Friday, people was calling me from jail that night, and I was like, damn, how they found out so soon? But these are dudes that she used to call their son. And I was riding around, and I'd be like, she'd be like, what you doing? I said, I'm chilling. She said, you coming over home to eat? Are you coming over to eat? I said, yeah. She said, who you got with you? I might say Jamal. She said, what Jamal? He ain't gonna eat this, you'll make something separate for him. He ain't gonna eat pork or whatever. So she would feed them. She would let them in the house. You know? There's mothers in here that know, because they've been through that. They you know, Mike Red, he said she treated him like a son. Terry, you know, Wayne, you know. That's why when the brothers call me, like Jamal and Wayne was telling me, I can't get out the bed, I can't stop crying, I feel the pain. I know what it is. You know? I know what it is. She loved Pedro come out. Where Pedro at? She loved Pedro. Me and Pete used to work the phone company together. We became like Batman and Robin. We was in there, we hold the phone company down. We had a good job there, you know, and you know, she loved him. You know, so many of y'all that she got to meet, she felt Bernard. Me and Bernard go 30 years back. She know him forever. You know, it's that's why I tell everybody, you know, man, love your peoples, because you never know when it's going to be over for them. And you might think, well, they gonna live this long. Nah, they could be 18, 19, get in a car accident. Something can happen. So you got to love your people and let them know you love them, and you know, be there for them. I don't treat my kids like they're my kids. I treat my kids like they're my best friend. they could come and talk to me about anything. And I'll listen to them. And I'll tell them what I feel. I tell them, this is wrong in my eyes, but you got to be your own man and woman. You have to make your own decision. Because your mistake is going to be your mistake. It ain't going to be on me, it's going to be on you. My mistakes put me away. They didn't put none of y'all away. I chose what I chose. If I turn back the clock, would I did it different? Maybe. But at the time, I saw something else. And we all do. Yeah, I am. But you can stand up with me and talk to them about that. You talk about the vision we had when we brought everybody out there to see my mother a month ago. How happy she was. How she was just so nervous and crying and stuff. But also, she probably thought the time was coming too because the office was up there. We ain't haven't been out there like that. So she probably was like, oh, it's almost over. But like I told you, when we went out there, right, I told Mom, I said, Mom, because she wasn't feeling good, I said, Mom, you ready to go? So she said, nope. So I said, and I sit there for a while. I said, Mom, when you go, you want me to go with you? Guess what she said? Hell no! You know, that's when I know she was okay. See, I used to always test my mom. You know, because she'll look at me and see what I'm going to do. And even that day, I said something slick, and she said, and she wasn't even talking good at the time, but she got enough straight for the voice and said, oh, you gonna do me like that now? That's what she told me. And I looked at her, I said, nope. So she was always able to calm me down or to check me, and I'll back up. That's why they let her know a lot, because if she knew a lot, that she'd try to check me on everything. But one time we was in a funeral home, they're not here yet, but they on their way. Sam and them will tell you. And I got mad at somebody in there. They spread some dumb rumor. But anyway, I was getting ready to set it off in there. And my mother came over. Now there's a bunch of people, way more than that's here now, and came over, whispered in my ear. She said, you're embarrassing our family. Will you cut it out? And I looked at her. I said, yes, Mom. And I stopped. She was able to do that with me because that's how much love and respect she had for me. That she got from me to her. So, want me to say it. So, you know, there's other instances I can tell you about, but I don't want to go there. But she checked me on. But anyway, you know, the whole thing is, you know, I'm going to miss her. I'm going to really miss her, right? You know, and like I said, first few days, I wish I was gone too. But then I think about these three crazy little kids I got here. They ain't little no more. They are little. Especially this guy right here always want to be me. Yo, a song, I don't know if you remember, a song came out, I forgot who made the song, and it had my name in it. And he said, he came on the visit and said, yo, Dad, they talking about me on the mirror. I said, Dad, I said, yeah, you sure that's you? Because you got the same name, but I think it's me. Nah, Dad, they talking about me. So I let him run with me, you know, that's how he is. But, you know, if you knew my kids, they how you say it? They're people's people, and they're comical. Mm-hmm. This one over here, Brandon, he looks all serious all the time. Mm-hmm. Get a Drake in him. He'll be laughing all night. He can't stay up. He'll sleep the whole night. He loves Wanda. You know, he loves Wanda. Right when he comes in New York, where's Mommy at? And he goes and kiss Wanda. He loves Wanda. You know. But you know, I'm blessed. I got it good, and you know, that's why I'm not as stressed as I was the first few days, because I come in here and I look at all y'all and I say, damn, I got some good people. You know, going all the way back from 1970 something on. I got the Tanyas, the Mikes, the Dianes. You know, me and Diane went to school together, to the Jackies, the Majors, and the Jillies, you know, Jeanettes, all the way back when we all growing up in the same rough neighborhood. Then I got the people that was with me in between when I was getting high back in the day, you know. Me and, you know, my friends then, you know, was hanging out, Disco Fever, Hilltop, B-71, you know. Then I got my friends now, that have a lot of brothers that was away with me, they home. And we held each other down while we, away. So I'm blessed. God blessed me with a lot of good people. And my college friends that I went to school with, you know. And like bang, Run News Forever. We did time together, hung out together, made a brotherly bond together, JT, you know, Rashad, you know, Devon. Oh, I forgot to mention Paul. Can't forget Paul. Me and Paul been together forever. Paul, how you started out with me, Paul? Tell me how you started out. You turn around, you always turn around. Hey, Paul. But Paul always tells me, Paul's a comedian. Paul, tell me how you started out with me. I want to see you say the joke he always says.
Amnesia, man.
He used to lie and tell me about, yeah, I started out with Peter, I was the paper boy. But that's my main man, though. Paul is funny as hell. Don't get him mad, because he will knock you out. Paul knocked the police out before. Paul tough, man. Hey, you know, but we have some good people. You know, we have some good people. I just want all y'all to know, you know, I appreciate all y'all being here, you know. And you're going to have the service at 7, right? 7 or 8? 8 o'clock. So y'all can go get something to eat now and come back if you want to stay. And I just appreciate y'all coming. 7 is a
The doors open at 7.
The doors open at 7.
Service starts at 8.
If y'all can get something to eat and come back. If you don't want to come back, I understand. But I would love for y'all to come back and hear the service. You know, I know everybody obligated. I know
I'll
people
stay
got
if
to go
you
to work.
buy
But I'll be here. So, and we Paul, I get Paul to tell a few jokes. All right, so thank you for everything. Oh, go ahead, Jamal. Jamal wants to speak real quick. Anybody could come up here and speak too.
It may not come out the way I want it, but I want to try my best. Last year at this time, I dealt with what he's dealt with beautiful moms. That's my second moms. I have one mom left. My mom's in heaven with her. Jamie Leslie, Miss Mozelle Shue is my second moms. My Aunt Alice is the matriarch now. This dude, we go back 50 years, 49 and a half, 50 years. The love I got for him and her is because of her, my mom's, my grandma, the grandma I knew. When my mom's passed, I posted it. The first person that responded, Terry responded, he responded, they gave me a lot of love, and he said I was dead. So when Miles was here and talked about great things, he said something, he said, can I say something? Came up there, and he said, you know, I was coming up, if I could be anything but a shoe, and I'd be adopted, you wouldn't want to be a lesbian. So now I started crying like a little girl. And I thought about it. You go back 50 years. I started him on his path to no return. Everybody think I'm a nice dude. I went to school with her sister. Oh, he's nice. I went to school, Tanya. Oh, you all right, you're nice. Last year, he said something funny. He said, yo, when I was doing all that dirt in the road, I was right there with that brother right there, doing the same thing. So, I feel a little guilty about it. I apologize to the sister, and brother, and she called me. She called him and told him, I want to see Jamal. She's the only one who could call me Jamal. My name is Jamal. He named me the line. He named me, no excuse. He named me the line with my mentee, Darryl Johnson. He's in heaven. So there's no excuses for her. She can only call me Jamel. He used to call me Jamel for 7 years. Now he started calling me Jamal because I like, you're not incoherent. But I say all that to say this. So, last year he held me down at the same time. It was 1 year and 33 days exactly that the two sisters is up, the ancestors, not the angels. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. And concerning this stuff about letting her down, I probably let her down more. She was looking at me on the steps of your mom's house, Miss Majara Carter in Tucson, and I went to school with. We all thought she was looking down at us, and otherwise we played dozens, but she was looking at all of us. She almost loved me as much as him. Well, probably not. I'm the stepchild, but she loved me a lot. What Wanda told me the other day, we were sitting reminiscing. She told me that when my mom's passed, that he was feeling my pain. So he was, but he reached out. He told me like, that dude right there, if you don't understand, and I tried to tell you the other day, everything we've done in life got us to where we gotta be right now. Ain't none of us failures. This cat has saved like 10 lives, 100 lives because of her. You know? So, none of us are failures.